Okay, we did the one on the stomach already. We're still on the small ball. Now it's going to be underneath your legs. Have it tucked by your calves and by your thighs. Arms out to the side. You roll the ball left and right. It's a good stretch for your obliques and for your lower back. You don't have to go fast on this. You want to just slow and control. When we do our torso rotation machine, we only do 45 degrees. So here is 45 on the angle right there. And here is 45. If I took my hands off, I would fall like everybody else. All right, keep it back and through the center. Now we move the ball down by our calves, the lower calf and ankle area. I put my hands closer to my side. I lift my hips up. Now I pull the ball toward me and I extend. Keep those hips up high, works those glutes and those hamstrings and calves. So you got everything on that posterior side that you're working. Lift those hips up, squeeze the buttocks, pull the ball, and rest. From this position here, you could also just do a hamstring stretch and kick for the front of the thigh. So now we're working the opposing muscle group, the front of the thigh, as opposed to when we did earlier, we did the hamstrings. And now we could also do the turns, left to right. So I'm still trying to get to that 45 degrees as well. Now it's more of a challenge as opposed to a stretch. As I come back and forth. All right, you're going to bring that ball, you put it in between your two legs. You hold it out. This is really challenging for your abs, back and forth. You could also move it left and right, like that 45 degrees as well. Bring it in, draw it through your knees. Now, we're going to use a pelvic squeeze. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your inner thigh. And now we have an inner thigh work as well as a pelvic and glute area work. Back and forth. More of a challenge is keeping that leg out in front, the one leg, and working the other leg down and up. Readjust the ball as needed. You can tell it'll slip out. If you got slick slacks, it'll even go further. That works the core, stable, hamstring, and all that glute work there. Good. Bending your knees one way and moving the ball left. Moving the ball the other way, right. As I go opposite direction, I am doing a stretch. I could also add it for a stretch for a chest if I'm way up here on that arm. And you can see over here, I'm stretching this chest on that one here, and I'm working my back, stretching my back. Put the ball through the center, hold it above the thigh, a little above the thigh by the knee, so you're not really resting on your belly. Put the hands apart, shoulder width is good, depends on the ball size. Lift one leg up. Now my opposite hand could push in, the other hand is free. Switch legs. I'm tightening my stomach, flattening my back as I push down. You wouldn't be wrong if you did same side. So here's same side. Same side with the leg and pushing. And then same side with the leg up and pushing with that arm. Either one, sometimes it's comfortable with one or the other. And now you're going to be pushing both. So I push both arms, flatten my back, my legs stay down for this one though. I'm tightening my stomach, flattening my back. If you put the tongue in the roof of your mouth, you'll stabilize your neck because you're going to roll up and push. Roll up and push. I couldn't talk if I'm going to stabilize my neck. So I'm going to put my tongue in the roof of my mouth. You get about 40% more contraction with the tongue in the roof of your mouth, and it helps stabilize your neck. Ball over your head, doing like a boat pose. And then coming up and touching the toes. And rest. Good. All right, great job.